what's up? This is part 2 Under the Covers. I'm still Mack.
Part 2.
And this is still Allie.
I'm
We've
still
got
Allie.
Kim with us today.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Mac.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great, Kim.
Hi,
Thanks.
nice to be here with you.
Thank you.
Under the covers.
Under
the covers.
Go watch part 1 if you haven't yet, and then come back. Thank you very much.
And you need to talk. And we brought you here for a reason. You need to talk.
Right, and so that was something with me too. It was like after the first day, I got pulled, and they're like, "Hey, like you were kind of quiet today." Yeah, because I'm like nervous as shit. This is like,
Yes.
They pulled me out of a room, blindfolded, on a plane, and like I don't know what's going on. Shit, I ended up. I had a panic attack like 2 days before we left, and I was like, "Dude, this is wild. What's going on?" So like, yeah. The biggest thing is like none of us had ever done anything like this, like no reality TV, nothing. Like we're just normal.
Yes.
So like we didn't back.
Exactly.
And
That's so true.
The whole show is like being on a blacked out bus for 12 hours a day. Like it's crazy.
I know. Yeah, so I was definitely like trying to figure everyone out too for the first couple of days. I'm like, oh my God, do I even want to talk to these people? Like, hold on a minute. Where's the nearest exit? Can I run away? Yeah, it was crazy, but it was good fun. It's such good fun.
Exit. Not the nearest exit.
I'm excited to watch the rest of the episodes and see how everything plays out. That's what I'm excited
Yeah,
about.
me too.
I'm excited to see how certain people are portrayed. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, me too, for sure. Yes, for sure. I wish they showed more of Ty's exit. That shit was crazy. I still can't, like, that would have been...
There was a reason that you said I was traumatized.
I'm serious. Like, I wasn't just traumatized on that. Like, let's show what happened, man. She flipped her lid. Like, literally, that girl she went from 0 to 100 in, like, a second. 2 seconds. I was just like, whoa, wait, watch out. And that's like PTSD in a way sometimes, because, you know, like, being around domestic violence and stuff. I'm like, damn, is she going to start hitting people, kicking? What the fuck? Are we safe? I'm like worried about my safety when she started flipping. It was crazy. But yeah, I wish they would have showed a little bit more of that, because then people would understand why she was like, yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild, but it was a blast with you on the bus.
Thanks.
I sure, after you were gone, I was like, I just kind of wallowed around for a day. I was like, damn, man, because it got quiet.
Did it really?
It got so quiet. It got so quiet.
My big mouth wasn't there.
Well, now I will say, like with you, that's when, like, you know, me and Mac, I started talking to Mac way more, like an episode or two before you left,
yeah.
But especially after, because it was like I would literally just go to the back and me and Mac would just talk to you and just laugh our ass off for like
I know, right?
Till
they told us we had to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
We're like, we got a long drive. We're gonna just talk it up.
Yeah, but what do you think of how everything's been up to this point, like 5 episodes in? How you think it is? You enjoying it?
Yeah, I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been good. I'm not man, I look like a freaking whale. I'm not that fat. What the fuck? Listen, I can't even believe that, like, some of them shots I got like 5 necks and shit. I'm like,
Me
no
too.
wonder I couldn't do any damn challenges. Look, they're making portray me. Hey, how was the part though? I'm like, I'm a track star. I thought that my kids got a kick out of it. And then they show me, wait, I need a rest.
My family and all my friends outside of me, like, because obviously they know me, you're the favorite, like, by far.
That's so funny.
All time. Like, they think you're so funny. It's hilarious.
That's so funny. That's cool. Thanks.
Like, you remind me of, like, somebody from, like, around here. Just no filter. Just let it rip. Whatever.
I am a Southern person. Yes.
It's so...
You know, my roots, my mom is from Johnson City.
Did you tell me that before?
I thought I did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my mom's family is from Johnson City.
How about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we used to go there as kids all the time.
That's so wild.
Yeah, I love Tennessee. I'm definitely a Southern, like, yeah.
I really thought after a while, I was like, we're going to run out of shit to talk about. And anytime I ran out of shit to talk about, I just go around you and you just flap them gums for hours. And
I got a lot to say. I don't know why. That's so true. I do have a lot to say. I think it was from being held down as a child, not being allowed to talk. I mean, seriously, like, it was like, as a child, it's kind of like speak when spoken to, in a way. So I built all this crap up, man, and then as soon as I could get the hell out of that situation, and now I'm still like, it's still coming up. I'm still puking it out.
That's so funny. Well, Kim, I hope y'all are having a good time. Hopefully it's a good pod. It was great to see you.
Yeah, you too. I can't wait to see you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Eventually, we'll be sure to make it happen.
Yep. Okay, bye,
Bye,
Biggie.
Biggie.
Bye.
Oh, I love Biggie.
I know, he's so cool.
He's the best.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a great chat with Biggie.
Uh-huh.
Biggie clearly loves you. Mack clearly loves you. So now I gotta ask, what was it like to beat Mack in Croquet?
Oh, like I've said, and I said to producers, hey, I hope you put on the Croquet when I beat Mack, because that was my proudest moment on the journey.
Okay.
It was the best. It might not have seemed like it, but because look, Mack, we all know she picked me on her team because I was the weakest.
That's not true,
Oh,
Cam.
bullshit.
It's not true.
Okay.
That's
I don't
not.
take offense
No,
to it.
I just wanted to
But-
play a game with you.
Oh, no,
Oh, you just wanted to have a good old game with Kim.
Yes.
Remember you told me later she said I should have picked Allie.
Exactly.
It was a
because your
joke.
first hit.
Yeah,
when
it was-
So I beat Mack, and then we come back on the side, and then it's whenever you and Biggie go, your first hit,
Horrible.
Mack instantly looks at me and goes, "Damn, I should have chose Allie." And I'm like,
As
"You're
a
damn
joke.
right."
As
a
a
No, it was
joke.
not a joke. That
The
was-
same way you wanted to play a game with Kim.
Absolutely.
You just heard from Biggie how much I love hanging out with Kim.
I
just
know,
wanted to
but you
play a
weren't
game.
joking. She went from the very get go. Mack had an agenda, and as that's what everybody should have had. I'm probably the only one that didn't have an agenda. To be honest.
Your agenda was a vacation.
Yes, that is so true. Mine
A
was
free vacation.
Yeah, exactly. That was my agenda. But Mack had an agenda. She clearly said, "I'm gonna hook up with the weakest person and then use them and then spit them out when I can." So, yeah, I knew that when she picked me for the Croquet. We didn't know what we were gonna do.
No.
As soon as I saw those mounts, I'm like, girlfriend, you have no idea.
And now you're sitting here with your two favorite weakest players.
That's right. Yes.
I never thought either of y'all were the weakest
That's
players.
BS. That is BS.
Well.
But I don't take offense to it. It's okay. It's okay.
Wow. Okay. Speaking of teaming up to play a game, we didn't choose this team up, but the food challenge.
Oh God, that food challenge. It's so funny because I only spoke about a food challenge on all my interviews to get on this show. I constantly would talk about cow testicles. I mean, in every interview that I did, when they're like, "Oh, what would you do? What would you blah blah blah?" I'm always like, "Oh, well, I'll even eat the cow testicles." And sure enough, we get this challenge, and I'm like, "Oh, I know they're gonna put some cow testicles on there," just because I've been bitching about it right the whole time. And man, that was nasty because I can't stand the smell of things. Smell is my biggest, like. Man, I can't.
Me too. I hate
just-
bad smells.
I hate bad smells. I can't stand like bad body odor. I can't stand like
The worst.
stink. It's the worst. Bad breath, man. Like, I mean, I'll divorce you over shit like that. And that is a deal breaker. I mean, dead serious.
Clean up or go out.
Yeah, no, I can't
Clean
be
up or
doing
get
any of
out.
that. I can't be doing that. And
That
so
makes sense.
that food was. I couldn't. I mean, I thought they didn't display it too good, but we did explain some. I mean, I was like, "This is a snail. It's round. It's round. It feels like a quarter. You can feel it. It's a snail." I knew that one. Like, pretty descriptive. The fish thing, the herring, like, I was too busy gagging to even describe any of that. That was like so foul. And the drink, I wanted to kind of argue with that. Like, I was having a hard time with knowing how much was left. And I thought, because, you couldn't see, so, I kept dipping my finger in to see, and it was like I couldn't barely feel. I probably had just, like, not even I know not a quarter's worth. I should have challenged that, like, our other friend.
Yes.
So I have
that was pretty. It was the funnest thing ever, though. I mean, when I watched it back, I screamed the whole time. If you go back, I'm just yelling. Yep. I'm like, ah! So I was like in the sky, just like enjoying. Even though the food sucked, I was just having a blast. Yeah. I had the best time at that. That was the funnest, probably, for me.
How'd you feel about the food generally that we were provided?
Oh, yeah, no. They need to up that game. They need to up the catering game.
They got you a tiramisu.
You know what? Yeah, but look, sandwiches, come on. No.
I like sandwiches.
I don't do sandwiches. Oh. Let's give us a little option. The salad, I appreciate the salads, though. I definitely appreciate them bringing on the salad. That was a big game changer. But, and I understand, if we would have had food from the region, we would have given clues most likely or whatever. So I get it. But, I mean, even a hamburger, bust out a grill us up some steaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
Give us a meal.
On the topic of food.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the koala bears. Let's talk about them damn koala bears.
If you want to, you want to talk about the koalas? I don't know.
Listen, people, I was not that fat when I started the show. I don't think.
Me neither. I gained 10 pounds on the show.
So let's talk about that. I probably gained 10 to 12 pounds. I was probably already 10 to 12 pounds overweight going into the show. So here I am at 25 to 30 pounds overweight. I ate an enormous supply of cola gummy bears. Okay? They kept me stocked up. I guess they wanted to keep me from bitching. So I had my own personal Tupperware full to the stack. Daily I'd eat these. Nonstop. It had my name on it. I didn't want to share with people. And it happened daily. I daily ate those damn gummies. Mm-hmm. I haven't had one since I've been home.
It was tough for me too with the sandwiches. Yeah. If they had extra, I'd eat like 4 sandwiches.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, we ate all day long.
When I got back, I think I gained 8.7 pounds. So I'm rounding up to 10, but like 8.7.
Oh, I'm sure. And soda? I never drank soda for 5 years.
Me neither.
Until I went on this trip. Mm-hmm. And
I'm on the bus. I'm like, give me another Coke.
3, 4,
give me another Coke.
A day.
Well, we were crushing Oranginas by the liter.
Oh, yeah, the Oranginas. We were just, all day long.
Okay, so we're on the topic of drinks. It's burning. This question is burning. 1 tequila shot and you're naked. What is up with that? One tequila shot and you're just taking the clothes off. Party.
Well, if I'm going to be really honest here, listen, back in my days, I mean, we did other things besides the alcohol, like to contribute. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I took a Quaalude. So, if you know what a Quaalude is, I wasn't a drug addict. I promise to God, man. I got, I graduated, got a college degree, had good friends, good family. But I did experiment. What the hell? Like, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm perfectly fine.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, so, wow. And it was crazy because I think it might have been my first time that I did those together. And I was like, totally naked. My girlfriend and I think her boyfriend, they had to take me home and they had to sneak me in my window. Naked.
Wait, so it was a tequila shot and a Quaalude.
Where did your clothes go? Why didn't your friends dress you back into your clothes?
I refused. I think I can remember seeing as I'm now looking at it, it was a field party, but somebody had the house. So I was in the living room. I'm replaying. I'm in the living room sitting on the sofa naked. And there's like 100, there's people everywhere. And no shame. Like,
there's no shame in the body. The human body is an art form.
I had a hot body back then too. You know what I mean?
Wait, so what's a field party? A party in a field?
Yeah.
Okay.
A big field and there's no like invitations. It's like just at the school everyone's like, hey, party at whatever field, and people come from all over. You don't know.
Sounds way
cool. Hundreds of people. A lot of times they have the alcohol in the big tin.
Oh, yeah, like punch bowl kind of deal?
Yeah, and it's like, what's that alcohol? That's pure alcohol.
Everclear.
Oh, moonshine?
There
Oh.
Yeah, Everclear. Yeah, that was in my days.
What is
wasn't it?
Everclear? I've never heard of that.
It's like 180 proof. Yeah.
180 proof.
That's horrible.
Oh yeah, people were wasted, and I was super wasted. I didn't indulge in that. I was doing the tequila and the
Quaaludes.
and the Quaalude. One Quaalude.
And one tequila.
One tequila.
One tequila,
Yes.
one Quaalude, naked.
Yes.
Nude.
That's all it takes. So I don't really drink tequila.
Me neither.
Now,
It's disgusting.
I don't want to take my clothes off, especially not like this. Anyway.
The human body is always art.
Yeah, I guess. Nice to be beholder again.
Wow, feels tough to bring it back to a challenge after the Quaalude Tequila Field Party.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it. Peter throw in the train challenge.
Did I approve? No.
Why didn't you just start putting stuff in the boxes?
I wanted to, but they were like grabbing from me. I wish they'd show the whole reel because I specifically remember, especially that little horse. There was a red horse, right? You remember the red horse? There's a red horse. And one of my teammates, Janae, okay, it begins with a J, she kept putting it in Barcelona, and I would take it out. It was like this thing. I wish they would show that because, I mean, unless I'm crazy and I don't, but I would pull it out and I'm like, are you sure this is Barcelona? And she's like, yes. She'd grab it and put it right back. And I'm like, are you sure? But maybe she was in with Peter on trying to make him all wrong. Got
Probably.
it. I want it. Look, I don't ever concede.
Well,
Really, rarely. I did, I did this time, but I don't like to concede.
I remember I told Pete, like, we can do this if you really want to, whatever. Like, at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to fight the guy. He was being very persistent about it. But I was like, you got to let me put the pierogi on Poland. That's it. You got to let me put the pierogi on Poland.
I mean, even I was really offended even with the Olympic one.
Yeah.
Because he put it in Greece, right? That was Barcelona.
Yeah.
He put it in Greece, and I'm like, listen, I watch the Olympics. I watch sports. I follow sports. So, like, really? Is he that dumb? Like, really? Does he not know? And I remember taking it out, and he was like, no. And, like, but now it's making sense that was their intentions of totally screwing it up.
Yeah.
And no, I wouldn't have played that way.
It's just crazy because even with that plan, like, even from Pete's perspective, if he did throw it and he wanted me to lie to Shane, remember? He's like, you gotta lie. You guys gotta lie. I'm like, Kim's gonna play her solo game. She's not gonna tell anybody, blah, blah. But he ran immediately to Rick and was like... Instantly to Rick. So you're asking me to lie to my alliance, but you don't lie to your alliance? So at this point, he knew everyone on the bus was gonna have the clues. Yeah. Because Shane and Biggie and Mack were gonna tell me... Kim for sure already knew, but I was going to tell Kim. Like, everyone on the bus was going to know all of the clues, so I didn't really get the whole moral compass thing.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it didn't. I was just a little bit confused with all of his play.
Like, I think it was...
But he's the pro, right?
Apparently he is a pro. I don't know. I didn't finish his trader season.
Actually, I'm trying to figure out. That's right, he is a pro, but he has 2 failed bachelors. Traders fail. So, damn. I listened to somebody who's lost every challenge that he's been in.
No comment. No comment.
Damn. That's not like me. Oh no, I forgot that. I should have used that. That would have been that would have been my receipts. Like, no, I'm not listening to you. How successful have you been, Pete?
Dang.
Not very.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough
review for Pete. I mean, just a few minutes ago, you were happy he was walking out of the shower.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that's completely separate from his game. Come on.
So, at this point, we watched your episode the other night. It was tough. We were all really sad about it. At least our alliance was sad about it. Me, Mack, Shane, and Biggie were really sad about it for days.
Yeah.
But were you ready to leave the bus at that point?
Oh, so ready. You know what? I had our dynamics. Had we not gotten the 2 newbies, I definitely wouldn't have left. Yeah. I would have played on.
Yeah.
I would have played on and played my ass off. But yeah, there was a little bit of conflict between me and Janae and me, and I let her get in my head, and I should have been the bigger person, and like shook it off, but I didn't, and so I kind of screwed myself. But I was at that point, I couldn't see myself. Right, that was the big thing. So after we had our little altercation or whatever, getting back on the bus, having to look at a person that I felt like wasn't very nice or whatever the case may have been, I didn't want to do it. Why did I have to sit on the bus looking over at somebody that I really want to say, you know what? Yeah. I didn't want to be confrontational. And so, I didn't trust myself not to be confrontational because when the incident happened and she yelled and screamed all these things, I thought I held it together. I didn't really respond much other than, okay, I was just like, I probably was taunting a little bit by going, okay, yeah, whatever, that way. But I didn't flip my lid like that. And so sitting on a bus, I would have wanted to flip my lid.
Yeah.
I definitely would have. And I was like, look, do I want the world to see me flipping my lid on this bus and all that? Is that what I want to portray or not? And I chose to say, screw it, man. I don't want to be in the environment. Yeah.
That and no beaches, right?
Yeah, and I was missing my grandkids. I was missing home, all my comforts here. Mm-hmm. And wait a minute, and I wanted to see places because I was asking them, hey, you didn't need to pay for my ticket. I'll pay for my own ticket because I want to take a couple weeks and I want to just travel around here. Yeah. That was my plan because I wanted to get some quality time in Europe. Yeah. And so I was like, well, why not? And not to mention, I was subpoenaed for a hearing on a certain date, and I needed to be back by that date, and it kept going on and on and on. My time on the bus kept extending, and I was surprised. I was really surprised, and it kept extending, and I'm like, damn, am I going to make court? I really was. Am I going to make court? I think the day I got back, finally, I went to court. I was I went straight to court. So I was like, I made my subpoena. Otherwise, I would have been, probably screwed a little bit. But so yeah, I had duty calling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from Janae, who were you closest to on the bus? You played kind of a lone wolf game, which was great. But obviously, you talked to Allie, you talked to me, you talked to Biggie. Who are you closest to? And then aside from Janae, who'd you feel maybe least close to?
I want to say Shane. I felt really, really connected to Shane. Yeah. Very connected to Shane. And I'm kind of bummed because he's not portrayed as the Shane that I kind of grew to know.
I agree.
He's like, I was talking about it with somebody else. I'm like, man, he has the one-liners. Like, I called him Slim Shady. That was my nickname. What's up, Shady? Because he had all of these one-liners that, nobody got to hear. I felt like I was really close with you, Mack, Biggie, and Shane. Yeah. For sure. And you came on default because of Shane. Not really, but then we got a little closer. I mean, we kind of in the beginning did talk, but I found you I want to say a little bit annoying, maybe. Just another young kid, annoying kid, here she is. She's got no clothes, obviously. And I kind of felt like that a little bit, but then then you started coming more. Yeah, with Shane, then you came more.
Oh, okay. So then what was your favorite moment on the bus?
My favorite moment, I have so many, though. I can't narrow it down to one. I just think sitting in the back with Mack and Biggie and Shane, whoever we were in the back of the bus laughing at. That was all time. Yeah. Just not talking about the show, just talking about life, talking about whatever, the news, we would always wonder what's going on here, wonder what's going on there. Just sharing our thoughts. Yeah. I thought that was my best time on the bus. It was all-time best. Yeah. For sure.
Was there anything that wasn't included in the show that you wish had been?
Absolutely. Rick and the bells. Me threatening to throw him down the stairs.
threatening to throw Rick down the stairs?
Oh, absolutely. Because he pulled a dirty one on me after we did our gig together. It was like he was a straight up buzzkill. So we were celebrating. I was all happy. Yeah, we did this challenge and whatever. And then we sit down. I choose Jonah. And then he looks over at me and he goes, "Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to choose you." I'm like, what? What did you just say? Like, it was the biggest, it just burst the bubble, right? And I looked at the crew and I'm like, wait a minute, can he do that? That's bullshit. Can he do that? And they were like, yeah, he could. And I'm like, you do that, Rick, and you see them stairs? I'm going to push you down the stairs. So I won't be leaving the show because I don't know where I am. I'll be leaving for on-set violence. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. So I don't know if he was scared of me throwing him down the stairs, which could be true because I guess I was kind of scared. I always told him he needed to grow some balls. So, I mean, he cried all the time. God, please. I would be like, that was probably my worst part on the bus, was Rick. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Rick, you gotta grow some balls. I still will say it. You cried too much. Jesus. Like, I never knew a man that cried so much. I mean, it's okay to cry. I'm not saying don't cry, but Rick, no.
Have you talked to Rick much now that we're all off the bus?
No, not really.
Okay.
I talked to him once. He was kind enough to let me see the preview because it wasn't on in Hawaii. Oh. And I was like, wanting to see it. And he's like, Kim, I'll FaceTime you and we can watch it.
Oh, that's really nice.
It was nice. So.
I like Rick a lot off the bus.
Yeah.
Well, he lied about everything. I don't even know. He could be an agent, some kind of agent. He could
be some sort of agent.
I don't know.
That's true. Being a birder would be a really good cover for being like in the CIA.
I think that's what he is. To be honest, I believe it's all of it is bullshit, and we don't know.
I'm hoping that the show starts to show Rick's lies. And I think Rick wants to see Rick lying too, because I think that was a big part of his game. So I'm hoping that they start to show that more.
Oh, I hope so. Because listen, he's not as nice as everybody thinks he is.
I think he was
he's getting high ratings.
Yeah.
But
he was playing a villain character, but I feel like it's not really shown much.
But I just had a problem with his lying straight from the get-go about who he was, where he's been, like all of that stuff. I mean, I don't know unless everybody else lied too, but I was straight up about who I am.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't know. I thought that was kind of expected at first, but I guess it wasn't.
Yeah.
Because you damn well know they knew what he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything we missed today asking you about that you want to talk about here on Under the Covers while we still got you? This is like last moment.
Last moment, no. I just want to say that it was really an honor to do it. I hope we all get to do it again, actually, in some capacity. Too. Hey, hire me for the host. Come on, NBC.
Hire Kim.
Hire me as the host.
You'd be a great host.
Good.
You'd be a really good host.
I'd love to be a host, and I'd be a no bullshit kind of a host, man. Like, no, I don't know.
That's exactly what NBC PR wants.
I would definitely work on my, what do my kids call it? My approach. Okay? I got to work on my approach. I get it. I would do it for the job. But no, I just thought it was really good. A lot of, I have fond memories for sure. Mm-hmm. Definitely fond memories, like all of you guys, of course, my favorites, and then there were some of my non-favorites, but, we all have those. Mm-hmm. We're able to choose. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was great. I really am glad. It sucks that it's over and that even like watching it weekly is coming to an end soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels crazy. We're halfway through.
Yeah. But that's right. And I am proud that I made it 5 out of 10 episodes.
Yeah, halfway. Awesome. That's impressive.
So all the other 5 people, they all went before me. I was like, I'm definitely... I'm like, what were you, number 4? Oh, well, I'm number 5. So I get a little higher ranking, Yeah. Well, she was right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I felt like it was great. It was a good thing.
Yeah. Would you do another reality TV show?
Would I do another reality? It depends. I'm not gonna do no Love Island. No.
Right.
They're calling you. Love Island's calling you.
Bachelorette. Can you imagine? I would
Love you to be the
love
Golden
to imagine.
Bachelorette.
I would get rid of all the men on the first night. As soon as they're coming out of their whatever, what is it they pull up in their Rolls Royce or whatever it is, I'd be like, no, get rid of him. I wouldn't even want to talk story to him.
That would be amazing.
But they would
be a
choose-
one night special.
Or they
A one night
would be
special.
thrilled a one-night
Kim
special.
Connor Golden Bachelorette.
Absolutely. 3 days.
she could do that show that Josh just did, that Pop the Balloon.
Pop the balloon.
It's a 1 day thing. There's like 4 or 6 people.
Was he the one popping the balloons? Or
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so then you get to pop guys' balloons. If you didn't like them, you
I
just
don't
pop
even
their balloon
really
or
want
something
to-
like that.
I'm not too keen on dating games. Look, I'm not that desperate. Okay? I think that's desperation at its finest.
Yeah.
And I'm not that desperate. I'm more like, we've talked about it, Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Maybe The Traitors. Like, ones that don't involve a relationship. I'm not going looking for a relationship.
That's fair.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Oopsies.
There's a possibility.
Cool. Well,
That
that is it for this episode of Under